Hello and welcome, my beautiful Taurus. Brenda Tarot here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of April the 17th to the 23rd. 23 is the year. And let's see what we have here for your download card. This is going to be a different reading where I'm going to be incorporating the past, the present, and the future, and what's holding you back and how to push forward from that. So this is a 5-card spread. Let me know how you like it. Give me a thumbs up if you do, and leave your comments below. Okay, you have to set some boundaries this week. So there could be situations around you where you might be feeling pressured to do something or obligated, feeling responsible to somebody else, or perhaps someone else is using up all your time, they're distracting you, and they're expecting a lot from you. You may feel like you're being pushed and obligated to help somebody or do something. This is time to set boundaries. Let people know that your time is important to you. Let them know that you can't be available 100% of the time. And you know my saying, oh well, they can be mad till they're glad again. So this is a time for you to set boundaries for yourself so that you're able to move forward comfortably, not feeling pressured this week that you have to do something. Now, also you might be taking time management into the equation where you might be making to-do lists and you might be jotting things down and ticking them off one at a time. If you do feel that you're being pushed this at this particular time, it is a lot of people in business. This is end of the year. A lot of people are having to get things cleared up. They've got taxes and things like that to think about in April. So you might be making out a priority list as well and doing time management. Now, starting off in your first row here, which is, could be past tense energy. You've got the Queen of Pentacles. So, this is all about planting your seeds. You may have planted your seeds, planted an idea, put out a proposal, and you're waiting to see how it's going to come to pass. I do believe that, you're working hard on something here. And this is a card of patience. She's got a green thumb, and whatever she touches, she's able to grow. So whatever you nurture, you're going to see come to fruition. So whatever you did in the past is setting you up now to move forward in a more progressive and successful direction. With that comes in the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles is good news about money, or about you moving forward here, doing what it is you need to do so that you can make more money yourself. Maybe you're going to be thinking about taking an extra course, an extra job, trying to level yourself up on your resume so that you're able to put yourself in that different position, and job description where you're entitled and rewarded for what you know and you do. But the Page of Pentacles is generally that card that says this is the beginning of you making some money. And you may have planned something here in the past. You set yourself up, and now you're going to see, because of the planning and the hard work that you've done, you're going to see that you will hear good news about money and prosperity. Coming in next, this is your present energy. 8 of Pentacles, working on your craft, working on your skills, working on your job, a project, whatever that you want to apply your effort into, staying focused, perfecting something. And as long as you keep doing this, oh my gosh, Taurus, you're going to be, jumping ahead leaps and bounds. So this is beautiful. Keep moving forward. Keep doing this. Keep applying yourself. Stay focused. Stay consistent. Stay working on your goals. Again, this can also imply that you could be thinking about taking a course, going back to school, studying and working hard towards something here that's going to level you up again in that new tax bracket of income. With that, you've got choices and decisions, and you might feel conflicted, torn between something here, not able to make a decision coming in. Get counsel, get representation to guide you, to lay the cards on a table in a fair and equitable manner. You might be counting your money here. This could be a legal situation here where you've worked hard for your money and you're not about to let it go quickly in a lawsuit or in a settlement of some sort. So I think getting representation where you can see a picture in complete clarity here. You're not so conflicted. You're not so undecided about making a choice or a decision, especially if you're fighting for money or a settlement here in a legal suit. So get representation where you can see things in a clear and concise way. Sometimes we have to settle for compromise in order to come out ahead, believe it or not. Now, your future is the Hermit. You're going to have time to reflect now and think about what's going on in your life and your future and where you want to go with that. This is about pulling away from all that noise and clutter and confusion that you might have been dealing with in the past. And now you're able to go forward here in a new direction, being able to manifest what you want. The Hermit, goes within, and he gets his answers that way. Maybe you're turning into your inner self, spirituality, meditating, manifesting, and scripting what it is you want. I think you're going to have time to do this. But this is also the card that implies you're going to be taking a time out from a relationship that you might have had to set boundaries about. You might have said, I can't do this right now. I'm too busy. So that's okay too. Now, you could also be finding mentors and guides to help you along this journey. Now, coming in with the Hermit, you've been given the Ten of Swords, pushing hard. This is a time out that you've needed. Okay, so, looking towards your future, you're thinking back how hard you've worked. And there could be still a lot of hard work for you to toil now. But be sure that you don't become the beast of burden. Be sure that you can allocate some of this work to other people. Be more organized and set up boundaries here again so that you're not depleting all your energy. But usually the 10 says it's the end. It's the end of that hard uphill struggle that you've had. It's the end of that feeling the burden that you've had to carry, because you're not the beast of burden, Taurus, and you shouldn't be treated like that. I think it's your time out now. You've thought long and hard about what happened here, and now you're moving forward in a positive direction. You're not going to be carrying that load anymore. You've decided, that's not for me. I'm going to, you made great accomplishments. You got the work done, but you know what? It wasn't fun. Now, what have you got here? What do you need to think about here? What's holding you back? Well, you've got the Queen of Cups. Maybe you give too much of yourself. This Queen of Cups, she's nurturing, she's motherly, she's a healer, she loves to step up and nurse and take care of everybody around her, which is wonderful. And that's a beautiful element of this Queen of Cups. But there comes a time where what could be holding you back is that you're taking too much time and giving it to everybody else. And remember what we said here, set up boundaries so that you don't have to feel as though you're pushed again. You don't want to be taking on this burden because you're not going to enjoy what you're doing. You're not going to be able to give 100% of yourself to this situation here if you've been asked to help somebody out here. So nurture yourself. This is what's holding you back. You need to think about you now and then, not everybody else. Now, coming in next, you've got the Four of Cups with this Queen of Cups, and that's all about you can't see the forest for the trees. This is about feeling as though you're missing out on an opportunity here. And then again, that is a mindset. Where you put your mind, you think, you become, you attract. So this could be what's holding you back as well. You're giving too much to everybody else. You're depleting your energy. And then all of a sudden now you think, I'm not going anywhere. This isn't working out for me. I'm missing out on something. Yes, you are. You need to set up boundaries here and not allow anybody to push you to this point. You need to have an open mind here. And it's okay to say no and leave that as a full sentence, right? So I do think you're getting more offers. You just need to be able to see things beyond the sight line here. Be open-minded to differences and doing things different in your life. If you've been the kind of person that's just been give to everybody else, you're going to find you will come to resent that. So this could be you thinking about that now. So open yourself up to make changes here for the better for you. Now, how to push forward here? How do you push forward here? Well, you got the Strength card. You're very strong. You may not know you are, but you are. And also coming into any disputes or drama with anybody or debates, remember we can catch more bees with honey than we ever will with vinegar. She goes into things, even though she has to go into battle mode, she steps back and she listens to the whole story here. And she goes in with the gentleness of a lamb, right? She's able to look at the situation and intuitively feel that energy, and then she steps back, takes a breath, and she thought, you know what, maybe they're acting this way because, or maybe they're having a hard time and I need to be more compassionate and understanding and tolerant. So think about that. Okay, don't go into this in the heat of the moment and then, react with the roar of the lion and then regret later, because words are things we can't take back. Now with that, you've got the Queen of Pentacles. Now, again, This is the second time you got the Queen of Pentacles. We started off with her and we ended up with her. So you're definitely making changes here. You're planting your seeds. You're nurturing things along, and you're looking towards your future with promise and vision. She gives birth to her dreams here. Look how she holds that pentacle on her abdomen, as though she's ready to birth some beautiful new beginning. And you know, the trees around her with the berries growing around her. She's like Mother Earth. She has that ability to nurture things. So, you know, think about how you speak this week. Be mindful of how you talk, but also know that you are definitely planting your seeds to make change here. Something is coming into you, Taurus. It's going to be quite amazing here, but you're going through change here. You've worked hard for something here to get ahead, and you pushed yourself very, very hard, and now it's your time. Now, coming in with your first energy card here, this is the choice card. It shows two staircases, you know, one going to one door and one going to the other. And, you know, this is a choice right now. And neither way is right or wrong, okay? But the only way that can be taken, right? Stairs and steps are symbolic of ascending to a higher place, a much better place, where once you are through those doors at the top that lead to the stars, and all possibilities are infinite. So you're climbing the ladder of success. You're definitely moving up one way or the other. And in the process, you're making a lot of changes and choices. That's what this is all about, this reading. So be prepared to be making a lot of changes and choices. Now, here's your second one. You've got balance, spirituality, and practicality. And this is the full moon in Pisces. So what does the full moon in Pisces mean, right? Well, the full moon in Pisces could be you daydreaming and thinking about your future, being imaginative, and putting that energy and being into something that you want to do, but also you're being compassionate and calm, and you're flowing easily with whatever changes may come. So your powers of empathy are likely to be stronger right now around this time, and you have an increased awareness of humanity. Indeed, all of life and earth is as a whole unit here. So you're tapping into higher self. You might be doing more meditative work. We talked about the hermit here. You could be stepping up to do that, but the full moon in Pisces is all about you thinking about what it is you want to do, and not only dreaming about it, but manifesting it. Beautiful. Now, the fun part of this reading is now you get to choose a card here. So you get to pick 1, 2, or 3 cards, or whatever you want here. Your first card that comes up is the beautiful 10 of Pentacles. So I love this card. So this is all about, you know, you could be getting some unexpected money. You could be getting a windfall, some lump sum of money. It is income tax time. Maybe you're going to get a reimbursement. Maybe you're going to get a check of some sort coming into you, a refund. Whatever the case is, this is about inheriting and receiving beautiful money. But it's also about being in a place here of being happy and harmonious within your family life as well. So I do think that things are going to work out here. Home life, finances, home and business. Very, very good. So this is about riches and affluence here coming into you. But what does this mean with this card? Well, this card has the root chakra, and the root chakra is all about knowing where you are, being balanced, and saying, I have what I need, and I've worked hard for this. So definitely perfect card for you. Number 1 card. Okay, what's your planet? The planet's Mercury. This is about you communicating with people and your mentality and how you approach people here. Remember, we talked about the strength card, how you approach people, how you speak to people. Be careful and mindful of that. Number 2 card, if you chose it, is the world. And the world is about success and achievement and taking things to the next cycle. Something's over, a new beginning, right? It's a sense of being able to move forward and to travel to the next stage in your life. Or maybe you're even going to be thinking about travel, but it is completion and moving forward. And it gives you this wonderful feeling of fulfillment. Now, the heart chakra for this one is the same. It's the root chakra, and it's all about knowing I'm where I belong. I've worked hard for where I am, and that satisfied feeling, right there, being balanced. You've got the planet of Saturn, and that's about being responsible and being disciplined. Knowing now that what you've completed has put you to this next stage, and now you've got that wisdom and to move, and you're able to move forward in this new direction, on this new stage, and in your near future, into your new future. Now, if you picked number 3, you have the 2 of Swords, and we know the 2 of Swords is all about feeling conflicted, and we had that here in the original reading. Having to make a choice and a decision, perhaps, feeling as though you're at a stalemate. You're sitting on the fence. You're at a crossroads. This is a difficult decision you might not want to make. It could be a painful choice that you're not ready to do, and you feel torn perhaps between two relationships for some of you. But know that if you get representation and counsel and someone who's biased to step up to help you, you will get through this. Now, the Two of Swords is the Moon card, right? And the Moon is all about your feelings and instinct and intuition. So don't allow yourself to get up in your head and think the worst of a situation. Open up, because when that Moon comes out, it is a huge, brilliant, bright ball of illumination, and it lights your path to see where you're going. You've got the third eye, and the third eye is able to see that path being illuminated, right? Third eye opens up. We get to see things in more clarity. Now, there's an additional sign here for you, and this is the energy of Libra. Well, my beautiful, beautiful, and also I want to say that the energy here with the Ten of Pentacles is the energy of Virgo. So you've got Virgo energy and you've got Libra energy here. Well, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this spread and you like my reading. It helps all of us YouTube creators out here to do what we love. And know that I send you lots of love and many blessings. And I'll see you soon, Taurus.